How y'all doing? This is Ian again. I'm going to touch on a kind of a sensitive subject, especially what's going on right now in public, um, in the public view with illegal and legal immigration. And a quick disclaimer: I may cuss in my videos. I'm ex-military. I've been retired after 20 years, so those types of things were insensitive too. So I'm going to apologize now if I do, but I'll try and keep it minimal. First, I want to give you kind of a little background about myself. I'm married to a Brazilian woman. She's part Japanese. My son, he's mixed race. Um, I love them to death. They're the love of my life. I do anything and everything for them. My wife has a completely different view on politics than myself, but I'm really kind of down the middle. Um, and I like to listen to both sides and try to understand both sides. So if y'all have opinions after this video or after you hear this, you can leave comments if you'd like. Um, no stress there. Um, but first, to touch on the legal issue or the legal immigration issue. My wife, she came here on a school visa. Um, she didn't overstay her visa. We got married. Um, we worked through the green card and the citizenship. She got her citizenship. It took like 10 years, right, for us to finally get all that stuff put together. And thousands of dollars later, um, she was able to become a legal citizen, right? And that's the proper way, in my view, to go about becoming a citizen in the United States. Um, I think that's the appropriate way. It's the mature way. Um, I understand that there's people that fall on hard times in different countries and they need a place to take them in. So my heart is with them, right? All these illegal immigrants, I have no bad feelings towards them, right? I don't think that these people are bad people. Some of them may be. There may be some mixed in with the good, right? Um, but most of us understand that they're good people. They're trying to have a living and whatnot. On the other hand, right, these people don't have to pay taxes, right? So they're not putting money back into our government. All that money that they're taking, they're sending back to Mexico or wherever they're from, and not just Mexico, right? It could be anywhere. It could be friggin' Ireland if they're illegal from Ireland, right? So all these people need to find a way to do it the correct way. Um, it's sad to see that they're getting deported. I don't like to see families getting separated and whatnot. Nobody likes to see that. But again, just like my wife and I, we had to work through our issue. We had to do it the right way, and that's all we want. Once you do it the right way, come in, and we'd love to see you, right? But and work with you. I know a lot of immigrants from Mexico specifically that work in jobs with us and all around the place, and they're wonderful, great people. I'd sit back and drink a beer with them if we ever get the opportunity, or a barbecue or whatnot. I'm all for it. Um, but that's where we're at right now. We have to understand the difference between legal and illegal, and what that really means. Um, it's not about feelings, right? It's about the law. Um, I have a passport for Brazil. If I go to Brazil, they tell me, hey, how long are you staying here? Where are you going to be staying? And all these different things. They have an expectation. So if I overstay my welcome, they'll probably deport me, right? They'll arrest me, or something will happen, right? That's why they ask these questions, or if you do a crime there, they know where you came from, and all that stuff, right? So this is all stuff that um, America does as well, right? It's just people in America feel like the illegal immigrants are being targeted, like we don't like them or something like that. Of course we like them. Of course we want them to be here. We know they work hard and all that. It's just like anything. If you do something illegal, you steal something from the store. Um, there's consequences for your actions. I'm not going to go to another country and rob a store there. I'm not going to riot and loot in another country, right? I'm not going to wave my American flag up and down the Mexico cities and be like, I'm American, you should, believe in all my rights, and you should stop doing what your rights are and accept me for who I am. They're going to be like, you're crazy, and then they're going to send me back across the border to United States, or they're going to put me in jail for a while, and that's it. That's how these issues work. I hope this